Hi, and welcome to Wild Hair Studio again. We're going to be showing how to strop your knife. When I carry my knife anywhere, I take it out in one of these little foam covers to protect the blade. Every time your knife bangs up against something, it can nick it or take the sharpness away from that blade. There are several different types of ways to sharpen your knife or just strop it. What I have is a handmade thing. I took a piece of belt and glued it to this stick, rough side out on this side because the other side had carving on it. And then I have another piece of leather that is rougher. And what I do is I use a compound on it. This is from slip strop. It's part of a system you get that you can sharpen your knives on this little piece. You can also sharpen gouges, all types of things. It's got green stuff on it now, which is the Dockyard dupe. It comes in a little tub and it is goopy, to say the least. You put it on with a brush, and I have that on my little ones, but on my bigger ones, when I'm sharpening a knife, I use the yellow, and I apply it to both sides. I don't use mineral oil or whatever. Once I get that on there good, then I take my knife out of its protection. When I first started carving, I cut myself a lot like everyone else does. I made myself a knife guard for my flex cut knife, which I don't use much anymore. As you can see, it's made out of cedar. Looks like a finger with a band-aid on it. Very useful. Anyway, to strop a knife, you take it, and because this knife is a little bigger than that, I give it a glance, and if you can see, there's a little bit of, let me move that back so you can see a little better. Just about the type, it is about a 15-degree angle, I believe, but just pretend you have a dime taped to this back edge and then slowly slide it. Now you can do it a little faster than that, but slide it this way. You never want to go with the sharpness or you'll be cutting your blade or cutting your strop up. Same thing with the other side. Just gentle strokes. Now this side that's not quite as rough, I'll go to that side and I'll do a couple strokes. Same thing, keeping that edge, the sharp edge, in contact with it, and there's just enough room I can get my fingernail under the back edge. Strop it again, come back the other way, and there again you can see there's just enough room to get a fingernail under that blade. That's kind of how you can check. And just simply strop it. When you pick up that piece of wood again, it is going, and I don't have my safety equipment on, but I'm going to show you anyway, it will just slice into that wood. It's an easy, quick way to do it, and you'll notice a big difference in your knife. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now I'm going to tell you, this is something, if you have any firemen in the area, ask them if they have any old fire hose. The reason being is you can mount that to the back of a board. Now you notice mine is pretty long. I like a handle, and I drill a hole in one end to hang it up by. But that is a piece of fire hose. And on the other side's a piece of slick leather, except where I boo-booed and got into it. You do the same thing with this. Take your knife down the fire hose side and then go back to the smooth side, and you will have one sharp knife. You can do that to X-Acto blades. You can do it to anything that has an edge like that you're carving with. I have some that are a little different. You can do the same thing with them. Make sure I got it in your screen. Put it on there. And like you had a fingernail behind that edge, I can still get it under there and just slide it away from that edge. Let me see if I can get a wire edge. That's what they talk about. If you look at your knife under strong light, you may see a little shine, or you may see what looks like a little metal hair right on the edge. That's what they call a wire edge. That's what you're taking off, is just that minute portion and getting that knife back to sharpness. If you look at it under strong light, you shouldn't see a shine right on that edge. But try it and see if that doesn't work for you.